Cleveland Muny Football League celebrated its 106th year, and you've been watching all these championship games, but now's the time, as we know, we're looking at the kids that play in All-Stars. A dream that every kid dreams about is being a league All-Star. And again, it's also a very special day also for not only the players, but the parents. We got the coaches that volunteer. So many people volunteering today to make this happen. Our special thanks to them. And in the 12U program, there were 11 teams in their program this year. They started on August 24th. And today, every youngster that is out there, they're wearing these uniforms was because of Boyd Watterson and their contribution to get these uniforms so that we will have them for the next 3 years. Every child will receive a special program as a memory piece for their life, showing that they played in an All-Star game. Welcome to Cleveland Central Catholic Stefanski football field today for the 12U Muny Football All-Star Game. I am Tim Wells, and my partner John Good is in the house. And John, 12U Football All-Star Game, a lot of special feelings out there.
Yeah, a lot of special feelings, Tim. These individuals out here have worked real hard been out here since June. Working hard, putting in the time to better themselves in this on this level of play, and this is the reward of a hard-fought season with all the accolades that they have received. This is the cherry on top. Not only do you have to be a good football player, Tim, to play in this game, but you also have to be a good student.
And then obviously, when it comes to the rules for today, let's talk about some of the rules that they'll be dealing with.
Yep, Tim. This is the 12U, ages 12 and under, can't not turn 13 before July 31st. There's no weight limit. 9-minute quarters, regulation clock, 4 timeouts per game, 1 additional timeout in each overtime if that's necessary. There's no kickoff for player safety. The ball begins play at the 35-yard line. Now in this game, on this level, folks, the punt rule, the teams must punt, but they cannot rush. There'll be no blitzing during this game from down to down, and the scoring is conventional except for one special twist. If you kick the ball through the uprights, you're rewarded with an extra point, so that'll be a 2-point conversion. You run or pass it in, it's the conventional 1-point conversion. And I want to add, Tim, this is the level, too, that high school coaches really get involved with these kids and really take notice of the kids who'll be playing on the next level on those Friday night lights.
Well, again, you're looking at the officials that are going to call today's game, and they are certified through the Ohio High School Athletic Association. On the left is Bruce Hill. He'll be our referee. He's a graduate of Hawken High School, 32 years as a football official. In the middle, Larry Wilcox. He's a line judge, 4 years as a football official. And Bill Myers on the right, he's our head linesman, a graduate of Mid-Park High School, 26 years as a football official, and he currently works for the Division of Recreation as a center manager. So as you can see that they are lined up, they are ready to go, and we are now going to go over to our PA announcer, Jason Dunn, for the player introductions.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Stefanski Stadium on the campus of Cleveland Central Catholic High School for today's 12U Division Pee Wee All-Star Game. We're going to start with the player introduction from the 12U Jameis Winston All-Stars. Number 6, from the Sims Raiders, 5th grader from Scranton Elementary, Chuckwan Austin. Sims Raiders Showtime, 5th grader from Stepstone Academy, Tavares Bowden. Westside Wolverines, 7th grader from Warrensville Heights, Raphael Brown. From the East 88th Street Browns, 6th grader from Valley View Boys Academy, number 20, David Coachman. Not here, but recognized as an all-star, Westside Wolverines, 5th grader from Garfield Heights, Jordan Kocher. Glenville Junior Tarblooders, 7th grader from St. Aloysius, number 1, Michael Duckworth. From the Garden Valley Falcons, a 7th grader from Garfield Middle School, number 3, Jabari Erkins. From the Sims Raiders Showtime, 5th grader from Scranton Elementary School, number 4, Tyler Hythe. From the Garden Valley Falcons, a 6th grader from the Cleveland School of Arts and Social Science, number 2, Brent Harrison. Not in attendance, but recognized as an all-star. From the 6 Stars, 6th grader from Mountain Elementary, Cedric Houston. From the Sims Raiders Showtime, 3rd grader from Broadway Academy, number 25, Shannon Johnson. From the Glenville Junior Tarblooders, the 5th grader from Wade Park Elementary, number 7, Kyle Moore. Not in attendance, but recognized as an all-star from the Westside Wolverines, a 5th grader from Sunbeam, Maurice Napier. From the 6 Stars, a 5th grader from Barack Obama, number 12, Chad Nixon. From the East 88th Street Browns, a 5th grader from Stockyard, number 22, Carter Pruitt. From the East 88th Street Browns, a 5th grader from Warrensville Elementary, number 23, Caden Pruitt. Not here, but recognized as an all-star from the Garden Valley Falcons, a 7th grader from STEAM Academy, Raynell Shepard. From the 6 Stars, a 3rd grader from Cleveland Arts and Science, number 11, Marquis Starks. Recognized as an all-star but not in attendance, from the Glenville Junior Tarblooders, a 7th grader from Wade Park, Dayon Tobert. From the Sims Raiders Showtime, a 6th grader from Horizon Science Academy, number 10, Terrell Whitner. Recognized as an all-star but not in attendance, from the 6 Stars, a 6th grader from Atli Stevenson, Desi Whitsitt. And number 24 from the Westside Wolverines, an 8th grader from Riverside, number 24, Chris Donigan. Your 12U James Winston All-Stars is head coach by Lamont Gist of the Glenville Junior Tarblooders and his assistant staff. Let's give it up for him. Now, for the players from the 12U Denzel Ward All-Stars. From the Southside Seahawks, a 7th grader from Scranton Elementary, number 12, Aiden Babas. From the South, not in attendance, but recognized as an all-star, from the Southside Seahawks, 7th grader, Scranton Elementary, Jamari Becks. From Guinea Lee, 7th grader from Euclid Middle School, number 2, Zamir Black. From Guinea Lee, a 6th grader from Shaker Heights Middle School, number 22, Jamarion Booker. From the Impact Youth Bearcats, a 7th grader from Elmira Middle School, number 20, Damian Carter. From Guinea Lee, an 8th grader from Roxborough Middle School, number 16, Dwayne Champion. From the Collinwood Cobras, an 8th grader from Brilliant School, number 23, Taryn Coleman. From the Impact Youth Bearcats, 7th grader from Elmira Middle School, number 3, Javion Collins. From the Impact Youth Bearcats, a 7th grader from Elmira Middle School, number 4, John Evans. Guinea Lee, a 7th grader from Riverside Middle School, number 17, Jacob Harding. From the Southside Seahawks, 7th grader from Scranton Elementary, number 6, Elijah Hennessy. From the Collinwood Cobras, an 8th grader from Brilliant School, number 15, Jeremiah Johnson. From the Southside Seahawks, a 5th grader from Scranton Elementary, number 14, Damari Love. From the Garfield Bulldogs, a 7th grader from Garfield Heights Middle School, number 24, Cole Posey. From the Impact Youth Bearcats, number 18, Noah Sturgis. From the Collinwood Cobras, an 8th grader from Brilliant School, number 7, King Telefero. From the Impact Youth Bearcats, for a 7th grader from Elmira Middle School, number 1, Cameron Tifton. From the Impact Youth Bearcats, a 7th grader from Elmira Middle School, number 13, Giovanni Williams. From the Garfield Bulldogs, an 8th grader from Brilliant School, number 25, Mario Williams. And not in attendance, but recognized as an all-star, from the Collinwood Cobras, an 8th grader from Brilliant School, Wayne Williams. The 12U Denzel Ward All-Stars is head coached by Eddie Mendoza and his coaching staff. Let's give it up for all the All-Stars. And at this moment, we'd like to ask everyone to please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
So, John, when we talk about perfect weather that could possibly come, it's amazing that here we are another week. We've been blessed with good weather. It's 52 degrees. It feels like 56. It's warming up. Hardly any winds, you know. And again, when you're talking about football weather, all-star games, these teams were out practicing 3 times to get them together. Now, how it's going to work, I don't know, but I know this. The way they did it this year is I was told that it was done by a committee. So what they did is every time the kids played during the year, they would write on the score sheet or give a check mark, this guy looked pretty good. This guy did this, and they selected the All-Stars.
Yeah, I think it was a great idea, Tim, to Jason Dunn, the director, involving the coaches in the All-Star selection. I think it brings a little bit more integrity to the selection process. You get to see these guys week in and week out, seeing how they sacrifice, how they work hard, and how they have improved. These organizations and these coaches, they take advantage of all the technologies of today, Tim. They film, they videotape, they have film study, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, 11 years old, all the way up to the bantamweights. And it's pretty amazing the IQ of these ball players in our league. But an awesome day today. Congratulations to all who've earned their way to play in this game. And thank you very much to the coaches and their coaching staffs for putting the practices together, getting these guys together, getting them all here to the game. It's not as easy as it looks. And we really, really appreciate their efforts.
And again, we want to remind you folks that as we go through today, we'll have some guests that we'll be talking to. We'll have a very special guest who's going to talk to us at halftime, and he is the president of Cleveland Central Catholic, John Simon. He's going to be joining us at halftime, and that's going to be a very interesting conversation to see exactly what goes on in this campus and how it's all put together, because they have done a tremendous job getting us this facility to play on. And again, we don't pay nothing for it. It's completely part of their community service. So leading off is the Guinea Elite, or I'm saying Guinea Elite already. James Winston, they have the ball. They're going to run to the outside. And he'll pick up about 15 yards. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, good way to start this afternoon off. Just a sweep to the left side. Good job. Pick up some blockers and getting the first down. So good job right there by Tyler Hayes. Sims Raiders, Scranton Elementary, 5th grader. Showing why he's an all-star in this league. Pretty basic offenses, Tim. You know, you only have a short period of time to prepare for the game, so you keep it basic.
First down 10. Here we go again. They're going to run to the same side.
Ooh, nobody there.
And there ain't nobody. And he's going a long way.
Yeah, it looked like number 9 on that carry, I think.
Players got to be behind the yellow line.
Dan Tolbert, a tar-blooder, a junior tar-blooder.
Who was that team that was always famous for the sweeps? You couldn't stop them. Was that the Packers at that time, John?
The Packers, yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
The way these guys came out, it looked like they had the 4 or 5 blockers in front, and they were moving.
They were moving. And that's a very talented young man, Deion Tolbert. Loves to play video games, and he was this year's, Tim, 3rd leading scorer in the 12U division.
First down and 10, 7:24 to go here in the first quarter, just underway.
Oh,
somebody made a hit. Oh!
That's going to be a loss of down right there.
He's fired up.
Stop out of defense.
That was number 6 that came in there and made that stop for the Denzel Ward. I'll say Elijah Hennessy from the Southside Seahawks.
Elijah Hennessy.
Yeah, he said hello to the running back and met him nastily in the backfield. That was the best play on defense so far early in this ball game.
Second down, 17.
Well, I just love this event. I think it's just perfect for our league, and just congratulating those guys who really put forth a great effort. Wow, a lot of pressure.
So deep.
Whoa!
Picked off.
Intercepted. He's got some green. Not for long, though.
Finally knocked out of bounds.
And that pass attempt will be intercepted by number 20 from the Impact Youth Bearcats, Damian Carter.
Great job by Damian Carter there, just playing outfielder. Quarterback put it up. He made a play on it. Good job. Brought it back for all the positive yards he could get. Just keeping it basic, nothing pretty, but excellent job. And good pressure, too, on that play. We said no blitzing here in this game. I don't think it was a blitz.
Denzel Ward will now take over on offense.
The referees didn't call it, but I tell you what, there was some pressure on that quarterback.
And Damian Carter, he knows what it means to get to the end zone. He was the 7th leading scorer in the league for the 12U this year. So first down and 10. And try to cut back, and he's being met there in the backfield, and it was a no-go. We're not doing that this time.
That play is going nowhere. Down for a loss on the play by number 6 from the Sims Raiders Showtime, Chuck Run Austin.
Yeah, good job, Austin.
Second down, we're going to call it 14.
Yeah, good job there by Austin. Meeting him right there in the hole and bringing him down for a loss.
Tell me this, John, all-star games, is it like they really want to go out and throw a lot and run those plays to show the kids speed and their abilities? Is that how that normally goes?
Well, they'll put 1 or 2 plays in there for certain individuals to showcase their talents there. But basically, they just keep it simple. Just off tackle, as you can see, sweep. And an excellent job right there by the offensive line with some big gaping holes to get a ball carrier. A lot of room to work his magic. And even though they were behind the sticks on that play, now we're looking at 1st and 10.
Well, I'll tell you, the way he's moving.
By number 16, the reigning champion. That'll be enough for Denzel Ward. First down.
Well, John, we saw him a few weeks ago.
Yes, we did, Tim. We witnessed it live and in person, just how talented Dwayne Champion is. And I tell you, he's got a bright future in the game of football.
Honor roll student,
yes.
Led the league in scoring with 85 points this year from Guinea Elite.
Yeah, remember that name, folks. You're going to hear it a lot in the future. Oh!
Out to the outside.
Still going. Not a very good job of that defensive end keeping the outside arm free. He took the bait when the running back dipped inside and then popped it back outside for a big positive gain.
For Denzel Ward, now bring up another first down.
See right there on instant replay, great job of running right there, trying to figure out who the ball carrier is. So many of them, it's tough to see up here. Okay, we got a clarification from the stat team that was number 13 on the run.
So we got first down and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That was Giovanni Williams, Elmira Middle School 7th grader from the Impact Youth Bearcats. Great run, young man. Oh.
Try to get to the outside.
Wow, hard running. Good hard running. That looked like Williams again on the carry.
Well, Giovanni Williams, again, 6th leading scorer in the league.
That's another big game for Denzel Ward on that carry to the left side. Number 13 from the Impact Bearcats, Giovanni Williams. That'll bring up a 1st and go.
So, John, when you look at his favorites, he tells us Cleveland Browns, but look at that special guy that he mentioned as a running back.
Derrick Henry.
Whoa, he was a load.
He is a load.
First down and goal.
Oh, he's going to keep it.
He's going to take it and touchdown.
All right, first score of the day.
That'll be good for the first score of the game and touchdown.
I believe that was Zamir Black, number 2, that scored.
On that score.
So Zamir, Euclid Middle School, 7th grader from Guinea Elite. A good job right there, taking advantage of the outside, that blocking, and he barely got in, but he was able to cap it off. Great drive by the Denzel Ward All-Stars. Everybody contributed, Tim.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they showed some speed, man. They got some guys that can flat out fly on this team.
They sure do. Nice move. Wow. Put his foot in the ground, trying to get it over the goal, and he does.
He does.
Extra point attempt was good.
That was all him, John.
It sure was.
first quarter.
The defensive ends
Denzel Ward leads.
for the Jameis Winston All-Stars have got to
7-0.
contain the runners. They cannot go for that move inside. They got to stay outside, knowing that they are the only ones that's out there that can stop him from going around him. If he goes up the middle, that's what you want him to do. You want him to cut up inside because you know the cavalry is coming. So we'll see if the coaches get that point coached up and be more effective with the next possession by the Ward All-Stars.
So Jameis Winston will be on offense.
Let's go. Hold up. Come here.
Yeah, they've already had the ball one time and threw an interception on an attempt to make a big play.
We'll swap.
So this will be their second possession with 3:05 left to go in the first quarter.
Tell you, when you talk to parents about trying what they're looking for in our program for their kids, what is it they are looking for, John?
Well, most parents are looking for an opportunity for their kids to get involved in something positive. Cleveland Muni football is positive. We have a lot of positive role models, a lot of great kids, male and female. Oh, bobble the ball. Oh! Wow!
Oh,
Look what I found.
it's a sunny day, but lightning struck. Oh!
Look what I found. Good awareness, great awareness. The quarterback, he was about to get the football, Tim, and it just took a funky bounce on him, and it went right to the defender.
Wow.
Excellent.
Denzel Ward is back in the end zone with a scoop and score by number 4 from the Impact Youth Bearcats, John Evans.
Great job by John Evans right there. Right place, right time. It's always a good mantra to live by, Tim, and he was in the right place at the right time.
Well, I'll tell you what, there was no hesitation when he got it.
No, he knew what to do with it.
Oh,
didn't he?
you better believe it.
Young man's favorite class is gym. Mine too, my man. I like you. I like your style. They're gonna get the. Oh, he's pushing.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
got
gave it to him.
They gave it to him. Good job. So we got some scoring, Tim. We got some scoring in this All-Star game.
The extra point conversion is good. That was down. Denzel Ward up.
First quarter, everybody's contributing too. Offense, defense. So it's just a positive experience so far here in the All-Star game for 2024 to 12U. We'll take a few moments here, and I'm going to thank some special people. I want to start it off with Tim Highland and Patty Jamison from Boyd Watterson Asset Management Company. I want to thank them for the jerseys that you see these teams out here wearing. We got Cleveland Builds leaders from Cleveland Builds, working with them one-on-one to provide opportunities for our young men and women who do not go into college but would like to make a good living, a great middle-class living with the trades. If you're interested, just give our office a call and we will put you in touch with the right people. Underneath handoff, he dips outside and taken down out of bounds. On the carry was number 6.
On that carry, number 6, pushed out of bounds. Some Sims Raiders, Showtime, Chuck Van Austin.
So Austin on the carry. 10th leading scorer this past season and the 24th season. His favorite player is Tyreek Hill. His favorite team is the Chiefs. Tyreek Hill used to play for the Chiefs, but now he's in the sun and fun of Miami. Not having too much fun this season, though. This season's not going the way he anticipated.
Second down and 4. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and now I think we're going to get one of our first penalties, and it's on the defense.
Yep.
So that should give them the first down.
Which meant the defense 5-yard penalty. And that'll be a first down.
That gives them the easiest way to get a first down, and that's by penalty. And
You know,
they'll take
John,
it.
you were going through the list of all the sponsors. Can we keep that going now?
Yeah, no problem, Tim. Yeah, I want to thank the city of Cleveland for all the contributions and the in-kind service that they give us. The Cleveland Metropolitan School District, the Cleveland Browns, Cleveland City Council, TV 20. Thank you very much. Families First, wonderful organization that's been doing a lot of good things for Muny and their families. Again, Boyd Watterson Assets, Tim, Highland Patty Jameson, SC Blueprint, fine operation, sponsors us a lot, helps us out. Cleveland Builds, Industrial Products, Cap Alpha Psi, Walton 7200 Group, Whitmore Barbecue, and Parma Tobacco and Beverage. Thank you for all your contributions in the 24 season. Wow, and he's still going.
Yes, he is.
He's still going. They took the ball from him, Tim. They took the ball from him.
Took it from him.
Yes.
And they're going to give it to him.
He was putting forth such a fine effort, hard effort. Forgot to hold on to the football.
Another takeaway by Denzel Ward.
So Dayon Tober was on the carry, and he was moving the whole defense back, Tim. And somebody got the bright idea, well, while he's working that hard, let me have the football. And it'll be first down and 10 right at the 50-yard line for Denzel Ward. It's a good play. I didn't get the number of the player who snatched the ball. I've been told by the staff it's number 16 who took the ball, and Dwayne Champion does it again, this time on defense.
So first down and 10. Now they're going to look to go to the air.
All the time in the world, Tim.
Yeah, nobody there. He decides to run with it.
And he's going to barely
He
get.
gets hit right there at the 49-yard line. He probably got back to the line of scrimmage, if that.
He was able to pick up 1 yard. But he had plenty of time, but I got to give kudos to that Jameis Winston defensive backfield. They had everything covered. He had nowhere to go. That brings up the 2nd and 9.
So we got 2nd down and 9.
Also want to take the opportunity to thank the staff, the Cleveland Muny football staff that's working today. It's all volunteer, folks, for the All-Star game, and we really appreciate their efforts throughout the season, especially today. He couldn't wait for his ball, couldn't wait for the receiver to get across field in his eyesight, so he took off. He was eyeballing one receiver all the way across the field, but he took too long, Tim. He had to go.
So it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 4. And again, you're talking about the volunteers and the coaching. This has got to be tough, man. 3 prices to figure out what we're going. It's got to be really simple stuff so everybody can kind of catch it up real quick.
Yeah, it's easy to say we're going to have an all-star team as the first quarter comes to an end with the Denzel Ward All-Stars up 14-0. It's easy to say, you know, hey, we're going to have an all-star game, Tim, but all the work that goes on behind it is necessary and is being done. And it couldn't be done without all the volunteers that help us put this thing together. Especially, I really appreciate TV 20. I think they volunteer, and I don't know.
I'll tell you what, they are working.
TV 20, that's a union shop, so I would leave that one alone.
Yeah, let me explain TV 20 sometime to you, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to tell you who the unsung hero is. This is the kids' day. But our league director, Jason Dunn, I don't think he slept. There's days he's been up to like 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning. He'll be over early in the morning. I'm telling you, I know when this is over, he's going to go, now I can get some rest.
Some Rip Van Winkle.
But really, he stepped up big time to make this happen. And there's a lot of people behind the scenes that make it happen because this is not about us.
No, it's not. No, it's not, Tim. It's about memories, creating memories, and having a good time with kids in a very significant time in their life.
Looking to throw. He's going to break 2 tackles. He'll pick up a couple yards.
And he's showing poise back there, even though he had chaos going on all around him. But good job again by that Jameis Winston defensive backfield. There's no one to throw to.
Number 2 is Amir Black. Is brought down for a short gain on the tackle from the Sims Raiders Showtime. Number 6, Traquan Austin.
See, number 9 right there moving a little slow.
And folks, we want to let you know that besides the kids getting the program, they will also receive their All-Star Plaque Award at the end of the game. So every kid that plays here will get an award. They're also going to get their memorable program. And we talked about TV 20. Stopping this play.
Yeah,
but we had a day over at the Zelma George Recreation Center to get all their pictures taken.
Dead ball foul.
Now, if you can imagine, with all
on the
kids in
defense,
Muny,
5-yard penalty in
I
the
felt like
first
there
down.
was 300 swarming. And as soon as Tony Martin and Jason Dunn come in, oh my Lord, you thought they were selling hot dogs or something. They were running after them like, hey, wait a minute about this, that. But again, at the end of this game, you will see all the league all-stars that came out and got their pictures taken. And, you know, I'm sure we'll eventually talk to Joe Record in one of these games and find out from the president how it went with the Muny football.
Another attempt at the left side of the sweep, and a successful attempt picking up the first down. Yeah, Jason Dunn has really done a great job for us, Tim, not only this year, but over the years that he's been in that position. Really grown, going with the ebbs and flows of the community, working with the city, working with the coaches and the coordinators. It's a lot. You know, we really don't start working, actually, until off-season.
That's true. Absolutely.
You know, that's when we really put the work in, Tim, to help prepare players, coaches for this tackle season. And then, you know, we have the flag football season in the spring as well. But all necessary. And
that has grown leaps and bounds.
Yes, it has, especially on the female side, Tim.
Oh, my Lord.
Yes. Yes. So, young ladies, please, get ready in the spring. Come on out and do your thing. Be glad to have you. Can't wait to see you.
Well, I'm going to say this to you, that the folks, if you you like
on the offense, 5-yard penalty.
And you can get on the internet,
Still
go to
down.
the Cleveland Muny Football League website, and it'll tell you where these organizations are, who's the coordinator, how to get a hold of them. Again, it's cmfleague.org. And I'll tell you what, that's another thing our league director does. I love looking at all those pictures. These kids, oh man, you think it was like Christmas when I'm looking at this kid's smiling, he's happy, you know.
Yeah, we're capturing some very special moments in their life. Is that we go deep, and it's going to be short, so it's a jump ball.
Nice job on the defensive side.
Yep, defensive backs back there for Jameis Winston. Chuck Cowan, Austin back there to make sure that the receiver doesn't catch the football. But yeah, Tim, just capturing these moments of these kids' life at this special time is it's treasure. Like you mentioned, Jason, with the website, social media now, and Instagram and web page. It's a lot, but he does a great job of keeping it all together and keeping it going. Invaluable. That's what he is to me. He's invaluable.
So we got second down, 15.
Uh-oh, nice little inside handoff, but it's nowhere to go, but he's still going. Oh, scrum.
I'll tell you what, you talk about swarming to the ball. I only see one guy that wasn't in the pile way down the field. Everybody else was over there.
That's the safety back here, number 2, saving himself for the next play, I guess. So we got a timeout. Looks like Denzel Ward.
Timeout. Offense. First charge timeout.
Well, while we have a little delay here, you know, last last week we had the 10U All-Stars, and Brandon Baxter was here with you, John. You guys were like, hitting every cylinder.
Hey,
he's an amazing announcer.
Great announcer. Only worked with him for a short period of time, but Tim, he's taught me a few things. Just listening to him, how he puts his phrases together, how he explains the action. It's really vivid. He doesn't keep you guessing. I like his flow. And, announcers, and when we put on these games in production, you learn something. You pick something up every day and every way from different individuals. I've learned a lot from you. I've learned a lot from Jason. And Baxter just came in here and just took it to another level.
Absolutely. Well, looking to throw.
Oh, boy.
Gonna break the pocket, and no, he ain't going nowhere.
Slung down.
He
took the ball. He took the ball, Tim.
Oh, wow.
He took the ball, and he could have kept running, but they blew the whistle.
Strip sack on the play, forcing that turnovers. Number 9 from the Glenville Junior Tar Blooders, Deion Tolbert.
Yeah, Deion Tolbert has had himself a good first half here on defense. He's just been intimidating.
I'm looking at it. I thought he was down, but he must have got it before he went down. I really did. I thought he was down.
Yeah, he slung him. He slung him to the ground, but he held on to the football. The ref blew the whistle because he thought he had the ball too.
There you're looking at the young man, Deion Tolbert, skilled player. Man, the guy can, amazing.
Yeah, he's going to be a good one too. Earlier in the first quarter, they took the ball from him, so he just returned the favor. So he had a little bit of vendetta going on from play to play. He was thinking about it.
6 minutes to go. Second quarter action from Cleveland Central Catholic Stefanski Field.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking to the outside.
He is again.
Man.
Yeah, big kid, nice size, Tim. Coach is using him smart, trying to get him on the outside. He's going to sleep good tonight.
About a 6-yard end play. Junior Tar Blooders, Deion Tolbert.
Like he's a little nicked up. Probably head over to the sideline on this play. Or he might go down and maybe get some attention.
And I don't think the officials even know number 9's hurting.
You got the one official here.
Now they catch it.
Yep. He's trying to go, though. He was trying to go. Yeah, young man, just let the coaches take a look at it, give a breather, and come on back in and contribute. 5:27 left to go in the first half. Got a little ways to go.
John, we've been talking a lot about the football, and we still have some more all-star actions come next week with the 14U. But after that, I'll tell you, I think this lady has the roughest job of all of them, the cheerleaders. We have a cheerleading day that we'll be holding again this year, their competition. And I'll tell you what, folks, they packed the house.
Yes, they
That's
do.
I can tell you. Grandma, aunt, uncle, I can guarantee you they're going to be there.
Teachers, preachers, they're all there. And it's a wonderful, wonderful occasion, a wonderful celebration to culminate our season every year. And the ladies do a phenomenal job of putting on that show for the city of Cleveland. The girls are very competitive, Tim. They go at it really hard, and they put a lot of work into it. So if you get a chance and you can attend, please join us. Well, he's going deep. He's got a man. Oh, right off his face mask. Wow, he had it.
The pass attempt, number 2, Brent Harrison, is incomplete.
Yeah, Brent Harrison running a fly route. See on the replay. Quarterback just put it up for him so he can make a play, and it hit him right in the face mask.
So, John, we're only about 2 weeks away here from Christmas here, and I'm sure moms and dads, I know they're telling you what they want, Now, getting it is two different things, but really, we just celebrated Thanksgiving, how much we had to be thankful for, and now we're getting ready to go into the special holiday.
Yeah, we do have a lot to be thankful for, Tim. A the first thing I'm thankful for is we made it through this season so far with with no significant injuries. I think it's been a good year this year for player safety. Coaches' behavior has been a little better. Still got a ways to go. You coaches and coordinators know what I mean. And I really want to thank all the parents for their dedication and their contributions to the teams, the organizations, to their children, and helping us, provide this service that's been around for 106 years, and we produced a lot of great citizens. And
So, John, when you were playing youth football, and parents would take you to practice and they'd come and pick you up, how many times? I mean, we're gonna watch this play first. There's a fumble.
Uh-oh. Who got it?
They got it.
They needed that.
Jameis Winston team gets a turnover, and they'll take over the ball.
And Phil Ward will now take over on offense.
Didn't quite see who got the ball. Let me see on the replay.
No. So it was Denzel Ward that got the turnover. So, John, typical parent, you take the kid to practice, you come back, you pick him up. Now, I want you to be honest, John. How many times when you get back in the car and say, Mom, I'm hungry, and she took you to the Burger King, the McDonald's, to talk, how many times does that happen?
Well, Tim, that was a different day for me. For the world back then. McDonald's and Burger King wasn't really that accessible. It was dinner waiting at home. And that was, ball hits the man in motion. He just picks it up and trying to get a first down, but driven out of bounds about 2 yards short, but good recovery on could have been a disaster.
Coach downed it up. Big gain on the left side.
So what you're saying is the parents let them know, listen, I got a meal already ready at home. We're going to eat there, so just hang on till we get home.
Just hang on till we get home. That was it. And that was fine with me because I was too tired anyway to get out and eat, or her going in and get something. I just wanted to get home, get a nice hot bath, and to get at the dinner table because, just like most football or athletic families, Tim, you have a regiment. You got a schedule. And the mom and dad need to be on that schedule themselves in order to prepare for that evening and for work the next day. So that's one of the great things about sports. It brings a regiment. It brings discipline to the family. It brings a desire to work together for a common cause, which helps nurture, those things that's important: closeness to the families, closeness, love.
That'll be enough.
All those things that we really find near and dear to our hearts.
I'll tell you what, you're right, John. It's so much in this story. We're thinking about one parent, one kid, but how many times parents are dealing with 3 or 4 kids? And if they ain't on the same team, they're in a younger age group, they're playing over here, playing there, oh my Lord.
Yeah, you can get spread pretty thin as a coach. As a parent. But I got to admit, our coaches do a good job of recognizing those families in those type of situations. And we also work with Family First services to provide any type of needs for parents or families that need help. And they've done a good job of responding to the community's needs in that area. Good hard run right there. A little confusion in the backfield at the beginning of the play, but when in doubt, just go forward.
So the Denzel Ward All-Star team, they're starting to get a little bit on the ground. Now they got to protect the ball.
They got to protect the ball. Too many turnovers, which is not too surprising in an All-Star game, but ball security is important. Denzel Ward All-Stars have dominated in time of possession on offense, but I got to admit, Jameis Winston's defense has been stepping up.
Here's the throw. Intercepted.
They stepped up again. He's got some room. He's got some blockers. He's got some room. He's got some blockers. Good job.
Interception on the play. Intercepted
I understand the call, John. You're down to a minute and a half to go in the quarter. You got to hit a big play. I truly understand it, and I thought the defense was there to protect it.
Well, it got a little greedy, in my opinion. You know, like you said, a minute 40 left to go in the half. Some short routes, just dink and dunk it, get out of bounds, call a timeout if you're in the middle of the field. Could have worked it a little bit better, but you only got so much time to work with these individuals as they all came from different organizations to be coached up for this All-Star game. So that's understandable, but a good play by the defender. And again, it's like I said, this defense of the Jameis Winston All-Stars have really stepped up. They've been in some tough positions.
So first down for the Jameis Winston team. They are on the 34-yard line of Denzel Ward's.
There it is. Oh! Nice and short. I like the route. I like the pattern. He just has to put it on.
Pass the tip to number 9, Deion Tolbert. Ball's incomplete. That'll bring up a second down.
Deion Tolbert is going to sleep good tonight. He's got a lot of action here today as he tried to one-hand that and couldn't quite get it in. But they've been trying to feed that beast all game long so far. As the third leading scorer in this 12U division is being a workhorse here in the first half.
So 1:25 to go.
Yep.
Now you know they're throwing here, right, Jen? Or are you going to run it? They've been running wide pretty good, too.
Yeah, they have been running pretty wide. I think they're going to try to run it here, too. Keep it with the quarterback. Nope, he's going to do it. Is he looking to throw it? No, he's going to run it. And the tackler went right for the football. But tackled the man at the same time.
That's number 5 for Westside Wolverines.
So this will be a third down play.
See, that looked like number 11 or number 1 on the tackle.
So we are in the second quarter. Less than a minute to go. You're watching the 12U Muny Football All-Stars. Again, we are going to have a very special guest right here at the end of the half. The president of Cleveland Central Catholic High School. So they pick up the first down. It'll be first down and 10. It'll stop the clock with 30 seconds to go.
In this 12U Pee Wee division, top 10 leading scorers in this division, I want to say 9 of them are out here. Dwayne Champion, number 1. Brett Harrison, number 2. Number 3, Deion Tolbert has been a workhorse here for the Jameis Winston All-Stars. You got Javon Collins, Aiden Babas, Southside Seahawks, Giovanni Williams, and Damian Carter from Impact Youth Bearcats, Bernard York, Gandy Lee, Jabari Erkins, Garden Valley Falcons, Shaquan Austin, Sims, Raiders Showtime, who's having a good game today, and Zamir Black, who shined today as well from Guinea Elite. Dwayne Champion is from Guinea Elite. Brett Harrison, Garden Valley Falcons, Deion Tolbert, Glenville Junior Tar Brothers, Javon Collins, Impact Youth Bearcats. I did not mention their teams when I first went through the list, but a fine group of players, top 10 scorers, and Tim, I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing them next year in the 14 division on the bantamweight
for today's All-Star game
level.
Is Boyd Watterson.
And
would like to thank
probably
Boyd
years to come
Watterson
during the high school.
for making today's game a special event.
And you know, the one thing, John, and we'll talk about it, I'm sure, when we get to talk to the president here, is the one thing that has to be, everything else is very minute if you can't do it, and that's talking about the good education.
Yes.
Number 8.
Yeah, a prime component of being a representative in this All-Star is that you got to be a good student. Parents, guardians, depend on the game of football or sports period to bring that balance into a kid's lives and show them exactly what hard work and dedication would do. In this society today, it's an instant society, instant everything from computers and to our food, microwaving it. So patience is lost, but you cannot rush through education. And the parents in our league have did a good job of making sure that their children, their boys and their girls, are not forgetting the academic part of the game. We do require that they report their grades. Coaches will punish kids. Or they'll be penalized, I should say. I shouldn't say punished. There'll be a penalty for not doing well in school, Tim, and that includes behavior as well as the academics.
To the outside, we pick up a big run here. 30 down to the 28. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, good job right there by that young man. I'm trying to see the number on the jersey and get a name.
First down carry.
Okay.
Number 3, Javion Collins of the Impact U Bearcats.
Yeah, Javion Collins looked like a track guy on that run as well. The ball player slunk to the ground. He was the 4th leading scorer of 56 points in his 24th season. And like I mentioned, track is his hobby.
Well, that brings us to halftime. And right now we are going to be talking to the president of Cleveland Central Catholic High School, John Simon. John, I see 72 on that. Is that the year you,
right.
that's the year you graduated?
That is the year I graduated.
We have that in common.
Yeah, oh good.
Same year, but I had to go to the Padua house.
Oh, Padua. Okay, we love all the schools.
That's right.
So that's good. Yeah, no, people will ask me, how long have you been at Central Catholic? And my answer is, I think about it for a second. I go, well, 56 years. Mm-hmm. And they go, 56 years? And I said, yeah, that's the 1968 is when I walked in the door as a freshman.
Wow.
Now, I didn't spend my career here. I had a business career from which I retired in 2018. But I've always served Central Catholic as a board member and a volunteer, and so I have a long history and a long relationship with the school. I love what the school did for me and my family. This is my way of giving back. Plus.
Well, let's talk about Central Catholic.
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about the school, the program, and everything that goes on.
Absolutely. So we were founded in 1969, actually. So this school originally was founded by the merger. It was very innovative back in the day. A merger of 4 smaller Catholic high schools in and around the central city. So this was St. Stanislaus, where we are today. I was sharing the campus with the church and their elementary school. We also have, on the east side was Our Lady of Lourdes down at 55th and Broadway, Tremont, which is on 14th and Starkweather, and then St. Michael's High School, which is on the corner of West 25th and Clark. So going back to that day and, in 52 years coming forward, or 56 years coming forward, we have always been a comprehensive high school, which means we support both college and career readiness. And in my tenure here in the last 4 years, this is my 4th year as president, we've really leaned into the concept of career because as I came out of my own career and started working in the school, I recognized that our students, it's a cliche, but they only know what they know. And I remember back in, my day, we didn't really understand what careers were. So now we're giving them some practical, hands-on exposure to careers. One of the things that we're very proud of, we're in our 3rd year of a construction and building trades program, which is unique to us. We have a strong partnership with Tri-C. So our senior students, a selective program, I think we had 31 or 32 applicants of our senior class, and we selected 10 this year. So they come to school every day here, and 5 days a week. They take their core classes in the morning. We transport them to Tri-C, and they take the Tri-C construction and building trades program there. They earn 17 college credits. They get a stipend when they complete the program, and they get their safety training. And in my view, it helps move them to the front of the line if they want to pursue an apprenticeship after they graduate. But that's not a requirement either, right? Because our partners at Tri-C and Construction Building Trades and all the folks that support our programming believe that they want good students, well-rounded people. You don't necessarily have to go into a trade if you're in this program, but it's a great way to gain that exposure to make the decision whether it's something for you or not. And it also can point you to a related career like construction management, or every business has got accountants and salespeople and all those things. So
let me ask this. I know you recently just had an open house where people come, and somebody's listening to this and say, you know what, I want to get over there and see exactly what they have.
Sure.
How can they do that?
Well,
Who can they call?
Two ways. We actually have an open house scheduled for November 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 that evening. That's a great way. That's, just come on over, and there's a way to register on our website at centralcatholich.org is our website, and on our website you'll have a way to register for that open house. It's not required, but it's good to know who's coming ahead of time. And at those open houses, we give you exposure to all the different things we do, academically, programmatically. I mean, we've got we're not unique at some of this, but we have robotics. We're teaching college composition 1 and 2 this year. We have a healthcare curriculum that's College Credit Plus, which some folks out there might know. College Credit Plus is a publicly funded by the state so that you can get dual credit while you're in high school. You take these classes and you're going to get college credit and high school credit at the same time. So we're always looking. We do an immersion program with Case Western University for students who might be interested in law. We take our kids over there. We've connected with presiding judge at Cleveland Municipal Court. We get our kids over there to sit through a case, half a day of a caseload, get to speak with the judge about what they've observed and, some of the background. So we're really trying to get kids connected to the real world out there. I didn't mention financial literacy. We're also in a program sponsored by Sherwin-Williams and Jobs Ohio, where we're trying to get our kids exposure to information technology careers as well as accounting and finance. So there's a lot.
So John, this is something that we've been talking about, how kids go to a high school and now they're starting to put them in those fields where they really can have an actual, like he was talking with the construction, all these different things. It really is, it sounds like an outstanding thing going on.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful thing that's going on at Central Catholic, giving kids an opportunity to have a future in pretty much anything they want to do.
Right.
There's a dichotomy of careers that they're available to them, and they're offering them the foundation.
Right.
To be prepared to not disqualify yourself for any opportunity leading into the future.
Right. We'd love to have, every student graduate with a plan, whether that's to go to college or pursue a career that's, focused on meaningful, in-demand careers. Our mission ends with, our motto is to give our kids confidence and hope when they graduate so they know there is a future. And, some of these careers, I know our first cohort, we had a young man who did go right into the construction industry. He's finishing his 3rd year as a cement mason, and very lucrative. So we want to do more and more. Everything we can do to get our kids exposure to those careers is great.
Well, I don't mean to, rain on this parade, but I got bad memories from 1980 with Central Catholic. It was my brother.
Yeah.
We're Benedictine guys.
Oh, I know.
So
yeah.
we're supposed to be the best team in the state, and we come over here and play you guys over at South High School.
Yep.
He calls me that night. I'm in Youngstown laying in the bed, because we just had a game earlier that day, and he tells me, we lost to Central Catholic. I was speechless.
Well, Benedict has got a very long and storied history in athletics, and we've had our moments at Central Catholic, but that was one of the good ones in football.
Well, I want to thank you for it, too, because it made them so mad it propelled them to a state championship that year.
That's great, yeah. Yeah, you're talking about Jarrett?
I'm talking about my brother Gerald.
Oh, Gerald, okay.
That's Frank at class 81.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
John, just briefly, really, this doesn't happen without Mark Stefanski.
That's absolutely true.
Tell us a little bit how that relationship came about.
Well, Third Federal, obviously, you can look out the window here in the press box to see their world headquarters right on Broadway. So we're neighbors. And Mark's parents started the bank back, I don't remember when it is. It's 80 years ago, 85 years ago now. So they've always been connected to this neighborhood, supporting this neighborhood, and particularly our school. So when the idea of putting a field, this used to be a playground, Little League baseball diamonds and a city playground. So in order to give back to the community, the concept of having a football field put right at our front doorstep came about. And the partnership included, oh, that's a great run there.
I think I found a Central Catholic recruit already.
Yeah.
For you.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
Get that
Phenomenal.
kid's name and number.
He'd look good in the Ironman jersey. He looked real good in the
Yeah,
Ironman.
yes, he would. So there was a partnership between Third Fed, the city of Cleveland, Cleveland Catholic Diocese that made all this happen. And it's one thing I always ask folks when they come here for the first time, and I go, is this what you expected? And to a person, they always say, no, this is beautiful. Not that they didn't expect beauty, but it's far beyond what they imagined it could be. And it's right outside our front door.
Yes, it is.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have a lot of fond memories with Central Catholic over the years when we had the CYO basketball and they used the Central Catholic gym, and I had to deal with, God bless his soul, Jerry Chase.
Yes, Jerry.
And Joe LaBella, he was another
Joe was
one.
another great
They were
guy.
great guys, great guys.
Yeah, you're talking about the Mount Rushmore of Cleveland Central
There
Catholic.
There you go.
But again, we really appreciate what you've done for our kids.
No, we love it. We'd love to do more. This is very important. This neighborhood gets knocked a lot, as you guys know. And this is a beacon of hope for our kids playing Muny football.
I want you to know this. This doesn't happen just what we're seeing. You got a great guy that sets us up, takes care of it,
Right.
and treats us just like beautiful partners. Is a guy named Sebastian Jenkins.
Bash.
They call
Coach
him
Bash,
Bash.
right. He's an outstanding math teacher, and I heard him say this last year. He goes, I want all the kids who no one else wants in my math class. And the kids absolutely love Coach Bash and what he does for them.
Well, I'm going to tell you something special about him right after this play, because I don't know if you know about it, but the city of Cleveland had a baseball program called RBI.
Yes.
And he coached the kids 13 to 15, John.
Wow.
And they won here, the regional, and they went down to Florida, and they were in the World Series.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't about just baseball. They were teaching so many life skills.
Absolutely.
And I'll tell you what, I cried when I heard that they made it. I'll tell you, it was amazing.
He's a good man. He comes from good stock.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
We're lucky and happy to have him on our staff.
Well, listen, thanks for coming by.
Thank you, Tim.
We look forward to the
Appreciate it.
future,
Thank you,
and
John.
God bless you.
Sorry about 1980.
That's okay. That's all right. Like I said, it encouraged us to do better.
John Simon, the president of Cleveland Central Catholic High School. Again, folks, he's giving you several opportunities. Go on their website, see what's going on. Might be a great time to just have a visit and see what it's all about. Again, Cleveland Central Catholic right here off of Broadway, 6550 Baxter Avenue is the campus that's here. But as he mentions, they also have campus in Tremont. They have one out on the east side by Lourdes. And they also have another one that is over at Scranton, St. Michael's. And I'm very familiar with that, and I'll tell you that one in a second. But here he goes, looking to throw. Back to the game. They're going to go to the end zone.
Oh, my.
They gave it to him. touchdown.
Wow, what a
Oh,
catch.
my, did he catch that thing in bounds?
Wow, that was a great throw, Tim.
Touchdown.
And great catch. Good combination right there. Good control by that.
He looked in. He looked in from here.
You only need 1 foot in and this level, Tim. If we take a look at it again, they can slow it down right there at the catch. That would be great for us and for the fans to see. But this is the reason why these guys are all-stars. I mean, the quarterback dropped back, took a look at his ball player, his receiver out there to take another look at it again. He's slowing it down for us, Tim. And you can see on the catch, right? Wow.
I'll tell you.
Wow. And the referee's right there, so there's no dispute.
They're looking at the replay up here, and they're still signaling he was in. So, but again, we're relying on Siobhan. He's got binoculars and everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got a call right in 35 years. Now he's going to call this one.
Wait a minute. He's only 32 years old. 29 years old, Tim. I mean,
I'll tell you one thing.
I don't know how you pulled that off.
Yeah. And I'm familiar with the St. Michael's area he's talking about because
Is that West Side?
yeah, that's right over there off of Scranton and Clark.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
And
about. Okay.
I'm so familiar with it because Tony Montego III is my godson, and I remember going to that church where he got, baptized.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so impressed with the church and everything over there. It just really made me feel so like we were in a dream to see something so beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I remember those days, Tim, as well. I went to Catholic school as a youngster, so we spent a lot of time at the Catholic high schools in CYO, playing baseball, basketball, wrestling, just participating in sports, keeping activities going. Our parents, kept us in some everything, just like most parents do today, positive environments. But when I heard that Central Catholic had 3 campuses, I was like, what kind of high school is that?
So it's 4th down. Oh, the extra point.
Oh yeah, he's an all-star too.
I don't think he broke that. Finally got him out of bounds. What an effort.
That effort.
Ball carrier is finally taken down.
Heck of an effort by that young man. But all the scoring has been on one side of the field.
Yeah, the Denzel Ward team, man. I'll tell you one thing. Eddie Mendoza's got to be the happiest guy in the world.
And the offense had too many players on the field.
I remember calling him to prepare for the game, and his wife answered the phone. He says, "Oh yeah, he's here. I don't get to talk to him during football season. He'll be up to 3, 4 in the morning figuring out what he's going to do." I said, "Oh my Lord."
Yeah, that's the dedication it takes.
But listen, folks, as you've been listening to us, it really is a group effort to make this work.
Yes.
Group effort. And there's so many unsung heroes that behind the scenes we never see, but I can guarantee you one thing, and I tease the one guy, Anthony Martin, because he's always looking at all the fields trying to get things done. I said, you need to get something for that hair because you're going very quick.
Oh!
He caught it, but his knee was down, so he's down there.
First thing they teach you when you're catching those routes out there in the flats like that is to bend over. Do not genuflect. Do not put your knee down.
So again, folks, as John and I were talking about, it's so fitting that we're getting ready to go into our holiday season, and we want to thank everybody that made it happen.
Yes.
And I know the people out here, Mom and Dad, they're going to look to that holiday to make another memory, and we hope you can give it to them. We tried this year in the fall as well as in the spring to give them some experiences that they will talk about, memories that they'll have in their lifetime for a long time.
Yeah, the opportunities that football and sports give you is It's limitless. There's that man again. There's that Deon Tolbert.
Number 9, McCary. October.
He's been a workhorse today. But you know what's amazing, Tim, is, when we were in high school, you're a Padua guy, I'm a Benedictine guy. When we attended those Catholic high schools, it was strictly college prep.
Oh, yeah.
It was strictly just getting ready to higher education, whether it was going to college, university, or into the service as a cadet, an academy. But now, today, especially now the Catholic schools, they're offering all type of careers, paths that we never even thought existed.
And I love it. I love it.
I do too.
Because let's take a look at this play here. First down, or third down and 3.
Oh, sweet ball's on the ground again.
Again.
He's still carrying it loose. Ball security, All-Stars, ball security.
So it's 4th down and 9.
That'll be a loss of yardage on the offense.
So will we have our first punt of the game? That will be interesting to see. Or will they just go ahead and run it here, John?
I think they're just going to go ahead and advance the ball. I think we got timeout. I don't know if they should think about this. We got 3:05, 3:06 left to go in the third quarter. I think they should just go ahead and punt it, use the punt rule. But as you were saying about
You were talking about the education. I can remember this because when I was there, I was great with math. Listen, I was outstanding. I did algebra, I did all. But when I got past that geometry 1 and went to geometry 2, I was struggling. And I remember sitting at the kitchen table with my father, my mother, and I said, Dad, can you please explain to me what am I going to be doing with X, Y, and Z in my life that they're trying to teach me? You know what he told me, John? He said, listen, you don't have to worry about it. As long as I'm paying that $1,200 a year tuition, just take the class. I said, well, I'll be doggone, And I always said that if the schools need to start developing to teach them what they're going to be doing in life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
skills that actually apply to the job. And when you talk about geometry and you talk about algebra, those are skills that you actually use when you're in building trades, or when you're in project management, or when you're in engineering. And that's when those principles come into play that you fall back on. So they're definitely very necessary. It's just that now they've opened it up to more career paths. And it's working out really well. They tried to get him to jump offside, looked like. Didn't work, so they called timeout.
Offense, third charge timeout.
But working with Cleveland Builds, getting young men and young ladies into the trades is very exciting. We got about, I think we got about 4 or 5 that's in there right now that's really doing well. And they'll be well equipped to take advantage of opportunities in the future. I mean, we're talking about 6-figure salaries. Plumbing, electricity, electrical, welding, HVAC, concrete, carpenters, tinners. There's a lot to be offered. Not to mention everything they offer with certifications in computer. So they have to run the play this time, and the receivers was on one signal and the line was on another.
Well, I'm going to give this to the parents and the people that are watching, especially the parents.
Our penalty, still fourth down.
Someday you may want to sit down with your child and just ask him this question. Who was your favorite teacher? And I'm telling you that because I think you're going to find out. You can ask him who was the worst and who was the best. And the common value on the best side, I don't care if it's a coach, I don't care if it's a teacher, whoever it is, it's because they use that one word. They care about me. Mm-hmm. They don't just worry about, they care about me. They take the extra time to teach me. And I'm telling you, John, that's what we need to start doing more in this world, is doing those kind of things.
Wide open.
Nice pass. He's going to pick up the first down here.
Sure is.
Let's see, it did.
That was a nice play call right there by the coach. Good job by the quarterback, dropping back, surveying the field, and delivering a strike
Number 4,
right across. You can see right there on the instant replay.
That's enough for Jameis Winston. First down.
Good job of execution on that play. Looked like all-stars.
Yes, they did. So, again, you know, people always ask me, well, what do we got to do to get, this is part of it. This is part of making it better.
This is.
You know,
Times change, but the basics still stay the same. And that's a good work ethic, honesty. And, you know, you got to believe. You got to believe. Something has to drive you every single day.
Defense lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
I remember when I was playing in the Muny League. I played my first year. I was a bigger kid, so I had to play up. And you know, I got beat up a lot. You know, I learned a lot. I got dogged by the older players, more mature players on my team. And I learned a lot that first year. We won a championship. Leland Beverage Browns over Estabrook, 1973. Don Cockcroft came to the banquet. That's when the Browns used to give us banquets back then, championship banquets.
look at this.
Midfield, still going.
A nice run and another first down.
Good job on that run right there.
Jameis Winston.
Game by number 4, Tyler Hayes of the Sims Raiders Showtime. Now to bring up another Jameis Winston. First down.
And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. You've been watching the 12U All-Star Game. And folks, we want to remind you that next week there's going to be Jason Don and a guy named Danny Solomon that'll be handling that game. And I'll tell you what, Danny's a special story in itself.
Yeah, yes he is. Yes he is. He's MVP in my book, that's for sure. And folks, that's going to be a real treat to hear right from a guy who lives it, Tim, day in and day out, you know, right here on this broadcast.
Well, folks, stay with us because we got one more quarter of action. We got awards and so much more. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Join Cleveland Public Library for festive holiday fun at Merry Maker Fest on Saturday, November 30th, starting at 10 a.m. at Main Library in downtown Cleveland. Experience a fun-filled day with activities for everyone, with real reindeer, hot cocoa and treats, DIY gift making, games with CPL play, and much more. Don't forget to visit our new robot friends, the band and Brett Hall, before heading over to Public Square for the annual tree lighting. Bring the whole family to Cleveland Public Library's Merry Maker Fest on Saturday, November 30th. This festive celebration is free and open to the public. Learn more at cpo.org/merrymakerfest.
So here we are. You can see the score, 20-0. Welcome back. Stefanski, Cleveland Central Catholic Stadium, Stefanski Field, 12U All-Stars. And you are looking at the team in the white that is the Jameis Winston All-Stars. And the team in the gray is Denzel Ward All-Stars.
Yeah, that's a good game, great occasion. Guys have been working hard out here all day. Can't think that nobody gonna see you, number 6.
Well, he's in the worst spot. He's right in front of the referee.
Yeah, that was Austin. He was trying to hide as soon as he moved forward. But there's nowhere to hide, especially out there.
They'll move it back 5 yards. It'll be first down and 15.
Austin's that guy. He'll make it up. He's a playmaker. 10th leading scorer in the league this year, so he's no stranger to the end zone. Just got to give him the ball. He's already made some plays today.
First down, 15.
There's the big guy. Stiff arm. Another one. Yeah, I can't wait to see that guy play in high school.
Down the left sideline. Number 9,
He is. He can be something special. He really can.
That's called running with an attitude.
Running with attitude. That's right. That is so true.
Bring up 2nd down, 2 yards to go.
But yeah, let me finish my story from when I was younger playing the Muny football. That second year I went out till my dad came to watch me practice, and I was still getting beat up by them older guys. He's like, hey, you just got to hang in there, son. Hang on in there. And I did.
2nd down and 2. They're going to run to the outside.
There
on
he goes
this side.
again. There he goes again. Got to make sure you hold on that football, though.
Number 9, Deion Tover will carry again. That'll be enough for James Winston. 1st down.
See, big guys like that, instead of waiting to get absorb the blow, you just need to run with your arms straight out, keep the ball on the outside like he's doing. Good job here. Need to tuck it a little bit tighter, but keep moving forward.
Deion Tolbert is a 7th grader over at Wade Park with the Glenville Junior Tarblooders, 3rd leading scorer in the league.
He's put a lot of hard work into making this all-star game up to the success today and bringing it back. Anthony Martin, we thank you for all your hard work.
Yeah. That's the announcer thanking Anthony for his work. Oh, ball on the ground again. Pick it up. Just fall on it. That's right. Oh, it's still going for it. That looked like
They said they recovered it, so
they said it recovered. Okay.
And that's a fumble recovered by the offense.
That was lucky, because that was a hot potato right there.
This will break up a 2nd down.
They got lucky.
timeout. 6:30 to go here in the 4th quarter.
What else we got? The 12U division this year, the best offense was Gen Elite, scoring 223 points. Second was Impact Youth Bearcats, and they were lagging behind at 179 points. Sims Raiders number 3 at 144, and number 4 was Garden Valley 125, and rounding out the top 5 was the Glenville Junior Tarblooders at 120 points. On the defensive side, the top 5, Gen Elite only giving up 13 points all season. Sims Raiders Showtime will double that amount, giving up 26 points. Impact Youth Bearcats 45 points. Glenville Junior Tarblooders 72 points, and the Garden Valley Falcons 104 points. But I tell you what, that Gen Elite defense in the 12U division, Tim, only 13 points all season.
We'd also like to give
That's a heck of an
thank you
effort.
to the entire staff over at Cleveland Central Catholic High School for allowing Cleveland Central Catholic Stefanski Stadium to be the premier stadium of the Cleveland Muny Football League for the 2024 season.
Yep. That's our announcer for today, Jason Dunn, thanking Central Catholic for their contributions to a successful season for us here at Cleveland Central Catholic, located on Broadway and Baxter. Near downtown Cleveland, this whole neighborhood, Tim, is going through a transformation. And it's a beautiful one, too. Trying to set up the throw. He had a man. Trying to hit his release outlet, number 5, on that play.
False incomplete.
Ball intended for Raphael Brown, a Warrensville Heights 7th grader.
Very low.
Played for the Westside Wolverines.
Sounds like they got away from the run with the big guy. I don't know if he got hurt or what. Well, he's in there. I see him now.
Yeah, he's in there. They just tried something different, trying to get a big play. I think this might be the longest possession they've had all game.
You're correct.
Yeah.
You're correct.
They started this possession in the 3rd quarter, and we're 5 minutes and counting down. here in a 9-minute fourth quarter. Trying to get them lined up right. Got a little bit of movement, but they let it go. They're going to try Dayon again.
Outside.
And did he get the first down? Nope. No, he had a ways to go.
There's a spot. I think they did, John. Oh, no, they didn't.
No, they had a ways to go.
That's right. So it's 4th down. We're going to call it about 5. 4th and 5.
Well, they're gonna need a big play here. They need this first down. And whatever play that they ran successfully and most consistent during the practices, that's what I would go for right now. If it's a handoff or a pass play, that's what I would run right now. And that's they give it to the main man. They gave it to Dayon again. See if he can go around the corner. He's still going. He got the first down. So coach doing a good job with the bread and butter play right there. Good call.
Get a ball number 9, Dayon Tolbert. That would be good for Jameis Winston. First down.
So Jameis Winston All-Stars trying to get on the scoreboard. They don't want to be goose egged by this Denzel Ward All-Star team. Beautiful afternoon.
Well, we're looking at it right here. 1st down and 10. They can still pick up the first down, it looks like, on the 11. They're going to run right up the middle. They're trying to strip the ball there.
Got to hold on to that football.
He did that time.
Got to run up the left side.
They're standing him up, and they're trying to strip it.
Looked like that was 1st and 10.
So now it's 2nd down.
I don't see the other yard marker out there to mark
Maybe it
first
was
down.
inside the 10. I didn't think so. I thought, well, but they're showing it as it's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, that's
So they must have been right inside the 10.
yeah, it looked like it was out on top of the 10 instead of below it from here too to me. Going in 3-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Turns, gives it to Tolbert again.
Touchdown.
There we go.
Crossing the goal line is number 9, Dayon Tolbert for Jameis Winston touchdown.
Good job by the offensive line. Good job by the coach to make that call. Here's a gentleman, a player that's been lugging that ball all the way down the field, making plays for you. It's good to reward him with the 6.
And John, you know, we haven't talked about one thing. The requirements for the children to play here. Obviously, first thing is the physical.
To participate in Muny football?
Yes.
You have to have a physical, and you have to have a physical in good standing in order to play Muny football. You fill out a contract. It must be endorsed by you as a player, and your parent, guardian must endorse it as well. And then there are meetings. There are meetings that parents must attend to get the information from the coaches and the coordinators to where they're supposed to be, when they're supposed to be, their schedules and all that stuff. Good play. Wow.
Touchdown.
Excellent throw. Extra point.
And the extra point.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Good job, guys.
I'll tell you, he went down and got that.
They look like pros on that one.
I'll tell you, I got to give the kid credit, man. Even though it was only the extra point, it was a hell of a catch.
And hell of a throw, too, because he put it where only the receiver can get it. You got some pros that can't even do that. So good job right there.
So, John, we talked about the physical. We talked about the meetings. Obviously, the proof of age
Proof of age.
has to be solid. And they're very, very strict on these things. We don't want to take a child out there and have a problem because they didn't get the physical. We want to make sure we got the right kid with the right ages, and they will clamp down on it. I'm telling you, folks, they got a lot of people here, but that's one thing they don't play with. On time, the contracts, the physical, and the proof of age. And the insurance for the league is a secondary insurance, meaning that whatever your insurance doesn't cover, the league will have an insurance that'll pick it up.
Yes, and we've always had that because our priorities lie with the safety and the health of the kids. So any expense that your insurance do not cover, our insurance will pick it up in any occasion your child gets hurt in practice or a game. And that's cheerleaders too. Good hit. Good hit. Number 6 and number 9.
Number 12, Peyton Mathis. Hit out of bounds.
That was Austin and Tolbert.
Number 9.
The other thing, folks, we'd like to tell you about is that all the Cleveland recreation centers, after-school meals are provided free. Again, and it's a great opportunity for your kid to go there, have a meal, participate in some rec programs, do some studying, and then you come and get them. It's a perfect thing.
Yes, it
so,
is.
Folks, please reach out and go to the City of Cleveland website and look for all the Cleveland recreation centers, and they'll have them.
There's a lot of great programs out there. Some of our teams actually participate in the recs. They work out of the recs. Gunning, I believe our Browns is at one of them. The
Thurgood Marshall.
Thurgood Marshall. East 88th Street Browns over at Thurgood Marshall.
And you have the Glenville, I think it's Junior Tar Blooders is over at Glenville, right by the rec center there.
So we work hand in hand with the rec centers, offering kids not just Muny programs, but also Cleveland rec programs. And there's a lot of fine people in those recs that are really looking out for the kids and their well-being. Fine run right there. Wow. It looked like that was black on the
I'll tell
carry.
you what, they put on quite a show, this Denzel Ward team.
Well, you can tell they have a lot of skill. Anytime you get a player out of the GAN program, the Glenville programs, they're very good runners. They have track during the off season. Most of the kids participate in that track program, and it's so successful that you have other organizations that are mimicking that. And that's going to be ball game.
Well, there it is, the 12U All-Stars. We want you to stay with us because Jason Dunn will be down on the field. He'll be presenting the outstanding defense and offensive players. And remember, folks, it doesn't end today. Next week, Jason Dunn and Danny Solomon will have the 14U All-Stars. And then we also have the cheerleading. But for John and I, again, we'll close, but John, we really have to wish everybody a nice holiday season.
Yes, we do, Tim. Fans, supporters, viewers, thank you for all the contributions that you've made to a successful 2024 season. And from me, our staff, Cleveland Muny Football, the announcers, everybody up here in the booth, happy holidays. We pray that you have a safe and blessed holiday season, and we'll see you in 2025.
So we'll be right back with that award presentation by our league director and the outstanding players.
Today's vote, in my eyes, is not a very difficult one.
Did you know that in the city of Cleveland, you can text 911 and the message goes directly to our communications center? Our dispatch staff will communicate with you via their keyboard, asking the same questions necessary to dispatch police, fire, or EMS emergency services. Keep this in mind if you are in the city and making an emergency phone call that might be a challenge.
This safety message is brought to you by the City of Cleveland Division of Police.
This is Jason Dunn, League Director, at the conclusion of a fine 12U All-Star game between the Denzel Ward All-Stars and the Jameis Winston All-Stars. Let's give it up for all of our All-Stars today. Now I'm joined down here on the field right now by both head coaches, Coach Eddie Mendoza of Denzel Ward and Coach Lamont Giss of the Jameis Winston All-Stars. Coaches, and you first, Lamont, just want to talk about your experience coaching the All-Star game. This is something that's been absent for a few years, and we brought it back this year, and you had the distinct honor of being one of the first coaches brought back the Coaches All-Star game. So just kind of, let's talk about, what you experienced and, what did you get out of being a head coach?
First off, I'd like to thank Cleveland Muny for giving me the opportunity to head coach the Jameis Winston All-Stars. To be honest, the only thing I've really experienced that these kids can come together and go over any adversity, anything against them. They never played together, ever. It's the first time ever. We had 3 practices. To come out here and do this, that's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you stepping up and accepting that responsibility of being a head coach. And Coach Eddie Mendoza, just spoke with you a few weeks ago at the championship, and now you're head coaching the Denzel Ward All-Star team. Let's talk about your experience with this group of young men this past week.
I just want to appreciate the opportunity to become a head coach of one of these All-Star games. A bunch of these kids, man, all these kids are phenomenal. I cannot wait to see what they can do on the high school level and hopefully college at some point.
Okay, I appreciate that. Now, to pass out our specialty awards, we have help from the president of Cleveland Central Catholic High School, John Simon. So our first specialty award on defense with 8 tackles, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery from the Jameis Winston All-Stars, number 9, Dayon Tolbert. Great job, Dayon. Hey, stay up here. Got a couple questions to ask you. You had a phenomenal performance today. You really stood out and excelled on defense, but you had a special day on offense as well. You guys were sitting there with a 0 on the board for quite some time, and the coach said, hey, I'm familiar with him running the ball. He fed you in the second half. You guys got in the end zone. You want to talk about your experience this week?
You all right?
Yeah. You would like to give thanks to anyone?
I want to thank you to my coach and my mom for everybody believing me in what I could do.
You're a special talent. Thanks a lot. Now we'd like to bring up our offensive MVP from the Denzel Ward All-Stars with a stat line of 73 yards rushing, touchdown, 20 yards passing, and a touchdown. Number 2, Zamir Black. Outstanding work, Zamir. Thought I seen you a few weeks ago as well, playing in the championship. Now, Zamir, you put on a special performance today to go out there and do what you did and excel in the All-Star game as offensive MVP. The future's looking very bright. And would you like to give thanks to anyone and talk about your experience?
My mom and the men above. That's really it.
I really appreciate that. So let's give it up again for all these special young men, these phenomenal student athletes, and that will conclude our post-game awards at the 12U championship game. Now we'll toss it back up to you, Tim.
Well, again, Jason, what a terrific day. A lot of people behind this that made it all happen. And again, we thank you so much for being part of TV 20. Next week, it'll be Jason Dunn and Danny Solomon for the 14U All-Star Game. But for this day, John, it was a great day for the kids in the 12U All-Stars.
Yeah, Tim, I think we witnessed the performance of a lot of good players that we're going to watch play for a long time coming. Great job by this coaching staff and great job by the parents getting these guys to practice. You know, other than those a few motion penalties, that wasn't really a latent flag throwing game. Very well done. Very well done. Congratulations, guys.
Well, you've been watching the 12U All-Star Game for the Cleveland Muny Football League. Folks, you've been watching this here on TV 20. Again, thank you so much. Remember, next week they'll be right back here for the 14U All-Stars. But for John Good, I'm Tim Wells. Good night, everyone.